This is Harriet, and Harriet's a little shy. She was out with some volunteers the other day, and she was perfectly happy to be petted and to sit on laps, but she wanted to curl up into a teeny tiny ball, make her feel a little safe, and she's been kind of hanging out under her loft in her cage. So as with all the black cats, sometimes it's hard to see them in their cages because their cages are that dark silver metal, and their color, when you get into the shadows, it kind of blends in. It makes it hard to see. We do have a lot of them on the floor right now, so if you see stuff in the cages, make sure that you're looking and taking the time to see what's really in there, so that you're not missing out on what could be the perfect pet for your family. We talked earlier about Amber and how she had to stay on flea preventatives year-round because of a possible allergy, because she came in with a cat who has that, and Harriet is that cat. You can't really see it right now because of how she's sitting on Aspen's lap, but Harriet has some hair loss related to that allergy with fleas. So she would need to stay on that flea preventative year-round to protect her from that. I've personally had a cat who has a flea allergy like that in the past, and once she was bitten, all of her fur did kind of fall out, and after a while, it took a few weeks for it to grow back, but it did, and then it was perfect after that. And once we kept her on those flea preventatives, she never had that problem again. So Harriet's fur is in the process. It's kind of in an in-between stage, that awkward stage, like when you cut your hair really short and you're waiting for it to grow out and be long again. That's kind of what Harriet's got going on, but you don't want to judge the book by its cover. She is a very sweet girl. She's got a nice personality. She's a green color coded. That's because, she's a little shy. It takes a little bit more work when you're taking home those types of animals, whether they're the rambunctious kittens or the shyer animals. You kind of have to train them and give them more time and more patience to let them adjust to their new situation. Now she's coming out. You can probably see a little bit of her missing fur on the back, but she's really sweet. The volunteers seem to really love her and gravitate toward her. She's much quieter than Amber is on a general basis, although she was not happy to be in the carrier and let us know about it when she was coming from the adoption floor into the education room today. She again is 6 to 7 years old, so she's going to qualify for those senior discounts as well, and because of her black coloring, she's discounted in the month of January. Harriet is also likely to be one of the animals that's going to be discounted through February, so she will be, in February, she'll be $40 off as well as she is here in January. Our